Hello, I am JC Paz, and, in this lecture, I am going to create a MySQL Shell script to go from tables to documents. Everyone who works with databases knows what a table is, but not everybody knows what a document is. Well, for Oracle and a vast community, a document is an object with a JSON format. Nowadays, many applications use technology to store information using documents or JSON files. It was long ago when everything was stored as a DBase file or inside SQL Server. Today, the Internet of Things manages information using JSON files and manages transactions with a language known as NoSQL. Well, today I am going to show you how to use MySQL Shell and Python to do one of the simplest jobs, so you can use your gadgets or web pages to handle the information with different formats. From a PowerShell console, I am going to use MySQL Shell with the command MySQL sh Gennaro at Janus:33060-P. MySQL server reply. Provide the password for the user. After doing it, the server offers to store the password for future uses. The server informs us that it is using Protocol X and that no schema was selected and that you can use \use schema to select one. Just before that, I am going to change to Python mode using \py. In this new mode, I am going to run the query \SQL show databases. And the server Janus reply with the name of 18 databases. I am choosing coffee, so to use it I will provide the command \u coffee. The server replied that at any moment I can refer to this schema using the object DB. My next command will be \SQL select from customers. Using a GUI for MySQL, if we choose to export the table coffee customers to JSON. If we open the resulting file, we will see a list of 5 dictionaries having keys and values. The keys are the column names of the table customers, and the values the content rows of the table. Using a Python editor, I am going to write several programs to achieve the same result. The first module is the file cnx1db. You can see it in the editor. It is using the library MySQLX. We need a connection dictionary with some identifiers: the host, the port, the user, and the password. With this connection dictionary, we build a session to talk to the MySQL server. Every time that we make a connection, the library will tell us that we are connected to server Janus. In the second program, I am using the cnx1db library. And we have a definition of a function that query the information schema in the server about the column names of a given table inside a schema. In the last line, we use a line to test this function. If we run the code, we will see the message, Open connection to server Janus. And the variable column names contains the column names for customers. Now in this third program, I am including a new function that builds a list of dictionaries using the column names and the rows of the table. To check the second function, I wrote the lines. My schema equals session get schema coffee. My table equals my schema get table customers. My data equals my table select execute fetch all to obtain the data rows. Finally, check the second function using column names and my data to build the JSON object. After running the code, we have the message open connection to server Janus and the variable JSON object contains the wanted list of dictionaries. The last program includes everything we have seen but defines the function table2JSON and the line myJSON that calls this function to do the complete conversion. To use it with MySQL Shell, I am going to copy it inside the appropriate directory with the name JSON utils extension py. MySQL Shell already includes the library MySQLX, so I do not have to include CNX1DB to make connections with the server. Once that we have the library inside the appropriate directory, let us open a new MySQL shell. Change to Python mode. Log into MySQL with user Gennaro. I am running now a DOS command to check the directory. We see the path where we wrote our JSON utils library. And we see the file, it is there. What I need to do is log into the server from the shell load JSON utils using command \source and call the function table2JSON. And the two parameters. Let us do it. The first time using coffee and customers. Now using Northwind and orders. And one more time with Sequila and City. I am going to stop here. I hope you liked this lecture. Please subscribe and don't forget to give a like. In this way, I can continue doing videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you in the next. Bye.